Hi everyone, it's Lori. I wanted to share a video of some items that I made for a swap that I'm in, and the swap is being hosted by Bona, who is LiveLoveScrap here on YouTube. She had a challenge and she posted it on her channel, and she had a first group. It filled up really quick. So she decided to add a second group for the swap, and the name of the swap is the Altered Clothespin Clipboard Tag Swap. I think that's correct. There were some criteria for the swap. The paper that you used for your tags had to be a Prima collection, any collection. You had to alter a clothespin for each of your tags, and the clothespins had to have like dangles or charms or whatever off of them, and she showed a tutorial on her channel how to achieve that. And you had to include a handmade flower, any kind of flower that you wanted. You had to include some tags, an envelope, a piece of chipboard, die cut, and I think that was it. So anyway, I wanted to share mine. The tag sizes were the number 8 size tag and a really big tag, 8 by 4 inch size tag. So I did not have a tag that large, a pre-made tag, so I had to measure mine out, and I just made mine out of chipboard and adhered the paper that way. But here are a couple of the things that I used with my tag to create some of the small tags that I attached. I used this die from Tim Holtz. It's called Tiny Tabs and Tags. And I used a couple of these, and then the leftover pieces I included in the envelope that I attached to one of the tags for my partner. My flowers were made using this Tattered Florals die, also by Tim Holtz. And then I used this die called the Doily Lace Medallion, or Lace Medallion Doily, die cut by Sizzix, and I just picked this one up not too long ago. And then I used a couple of pieces of chipboard from this package right here called Fact and Fiction by Basic Ray, and I picked this up at Joann's. And then the paper I used for one of my tags, for the small tag, I used this collection, the Almanac collection, and I know everyone has seen that. And then I also used this paper collection right here, the Printery, which is my favorite paper. I have some 12 by 12 of that collection, so that's what I used for my tag. So I'm going to start with my small tag. And what I did for my small tag was I adhered the clothespin to the tag itself. I just hot glued it on there. So it actually works like a clipboard. And so you just press this to release the items. Here is my flower, and I use the paper from the collection and some fabric and tulle. I also made a stick pin for my partner, and that was not part of the criteria for the swap. I just wanted to add it because actually I just picked these beads up at Michael's, the big one on top, and I wanted to use one. So anyway, the paper, here's the paper from the Almanac collection, and this little butterfly is from Martha Stewart Punch. And for my clothespin for this one, I did not adhere paper. I just embossed it with black embossing powder from American Crafts. And here's my flower. That's just a button. the middle, some trim from Hobby Lobby, and a bow, and I think I got that from Hobby Lobby. This little charm, I've had in my stash, the little crown, for a long time. And then here are my charms that I dangled from my clothespin. A miniature bottle cap with a flower that I stickled, a rose. A little butterfly from the jewelry section at Michael's. And a wing. This was actually an earring that I picked up on clearance at Walmart. They were like two sets of earrings. They were black and pink, and they had like 3 wings hanging from each one. So I just picked those up and took them apart. So I really like that. And this is just an embellishment from Recollections. I just kind of painted it a little bit because it was really white. And then here's the back. I just finished the back off with paper from the collection and signed my name. And then I edged it with black soot. So there's that. I'm trying to get it all in. It's kind of hard to film with my tablet here. So that's the first one. And then here are all the pieces that I included. Here is the chipboard piece. And then I just put these together with a little Tim Holtz paper clip. If I can get it off. So this tag, I think, yeah, these tags are from the Almanac collection. And since I used the 6x6 pad, the tags are really small, so I included 4. But I did not stamp on the back or anything. I just edged them a little bit with Vintage Photo. And then I cut out a flower from the Tim Holtz die for my die cut. And then here's the envelope. It's a Sizzix envelope. And I used paper from the collection, and then I included some of these small birds inside. Actually, I have one right here. And this is from a Jenny Bolin punch that I have. So there's that. And for my second one, here is the clothespin, and here are all the tags. And I did not attach this one only because, I don't know, I just wanted this one to be different, I guess. And plus, it holds all these items, and they're a little bit bulky. So I just decided to not attach it. So if she wanted to use it for something else, she could. So here is my clothespin. And these are just regular clothespins from like Walmart or wherever. I adhered the paper on this one, and then I put glossy accents on the top. And this is a little charm I made. And then I added a little key here. And this little, I don't know what this is, but I got it in the jewelry section from Joann's. And there was like 3 or 4 in a package. So maybe it's for making jewelry. And I just added a couple little pieces of bling right here on top, because there was 2 little holes right there. I guess if you were attaching more than one together, you know, you were attaching a few, you'd need some way to attach them. So I just covered those holes up. So that is my clothespin. And here is my tag. And I really like this paper. I like the spoon on there. I kind of wanted to coordinate the two, so I used the spoon on the clothespin. All the lace is I've had, and I probably got it at Hobby Lobby most likely. This is just some of that mesh bling. Punch from Martha Stewart, the Monarch Butterfly, and Recollections bling. Here's my flower, and I did the same thing. I used paper from the collection and fabric, and just layered them up. I also created a stick pin for her for this one, And these are the stick pins that have like the gem top, or it's just plastic, but so this is the front of my tag, and then here is the back that I just left plain and put my information on there, and then I edged the sides I went all the way around with black soot just to finish it off. And then I sprayed this with some homemade glimmer mist. So it's pretty sparkly. So, and then this just clips on right here. And then all the tags, sorry, this clips on right here. And then all the tags will go on. And this right here, it says Dream. These letters are not from the Printery collection. I think these came from the Almanac collection. But I just wanted to put a little color in there. So that's why I used them. It says Dream. And then here are the pieces that I included. A piece of chipboard. It's a ruler or measuring tape or whatever. Here is a little butterfly that I put in there. This little bitty tag with a butterfly and a crown. I think this is from the Almanac collection, if I'm not mistaken. And then these two that I made with the Tim Holtz tiny tags and tab die. And this paper is a wrapping paper that I picked up at Marshall's, and I just covered the tag with it. I cut it out of craft cardstock, and then I just covered it. And this paper is from the Prima ledger pad, and I just made a tag out of there. And then here's a couple of die cuts, the little medallion doily. And then I used the ledger paper for both of these. And then here's another one that I made. It's just a crown die that I have, and I adhered it to craft cardstock. And then here's the envelope. And the envelope is by Maya Road. It looks like this in the back. And I just put some pieces of, I just cut out some pieces from the paper collection and adhered them down. And then on the inside I have a piece of paper from the collection, and then some tags from the tiny tags and tab die from Tim Holtz. So it comes with those, and this little tab, and this, not that, I don't know how that got in there. Another little one, little tab that you can fold over, and then another little tag. So those are the pieces that I'm including inside the envelope, just so it's not empty, and she can use them on a project or whatever. So anyway, that is my project. Oh, I have one more thing to share, actually. Let me move this out of the way. I altered a glassine bag. I don't think this is actually a glassine bag. It's not clear like the glassine bags that I've seen people alter. And this is so big, I'm going to have to lift my camera up here so you can get a better view of it. It's kind of a brown color. And I just used some of my punches and laces, and I just hot glued everything down, doily, and I just punched some holes in the top for ribbon, and I made that little tag there in the flower. So anyway, I wanted to share this before I mail it off. Marion, if you're watching, I'm mailing this today, Monday the 11th of March. And I will see everyone in the next video. Thanks again for watching. Bye.